All right, we're going to go ahead and jump into that third placeholder that we built, the one for discussions. Now, I think we can all agree as educators that there's great value in having students participate in discussions, right? They can build their critical thinking skills and learn to communicate effectively with one another, ideally. And Canvas is a great feature that lets you hopefully facilitate that, and that is the discussions. So we're going to take a look at that. The rich content editor that y'all are all familiar with, it looks the exact same. We're going to look at the settings and some best practices. All right. So, whoops, let me go ahead and come back. All right, so here we are on our home page. Again, we're in module view. So let's go ahead and jump into our discussion. So I'll click on it. Now, the edit button isn't up here like it is with the pages and assignments. You have to come over here to the more options, or the kebab, or the skinny snowman, however you want to call it, and click on it. And then we have the edit button right here. So I'll click on edit. And we have our rich content editor that y'all are all pros at by now, right? So again, we can go ahead and put our prompt in for our discussion. We can put in a video if we want to for our discussion, and just record our prompt if we want. I'm gonna go ahead and just paste something. Okay, so after you put your content in for your prompt, we can come down here and look at the settings for it. Now again, we can post to all sections, or if you have different sections of the class, you can post to different sections. You can add an attachment. Over here you have some more options. So by default, this is like a focused thread. So you're just looking for one response from the students, meaning like how was your summer or whatever like that, or name something that you did over the summer, and then they'll have like just one response that you want them to answer with. If you want it to be like an ongoing response where they can respond to one another, or maybe respond multiple times, then you want to allow for threaded replies. That way they can reply more than once and reply to others as well. You can hit the check right here for users must post before seeing replies. That way they have to post something, and they can't look at what their friend posted and then post the same thing or something like that. They have to post first before they can see what the others have posted. You can enable a podcast feed. You can have them graded, allow liking, kind of like Facebook, I guess. And then you can add it to the student to do. That way, if you check this right there, it will appear on the student's homepage in the to do column list on the right hand side of their dashboard. Down here, you can also make it a group discussion. So if you want to make it a group discussion, you would click on the check, and then you can go ahead and set up your groups that way. Or you can allow these students to allow self sign up. And then structure your groupings down here. Split the groups up into however many people you want, and so on and so forth. Okay. I'll click on cancel. All right. One thing that I highly suggest, though, that whenever y'all are doing discussions, is set those parameters. Okay. You don't want to have a discussion and then just have the students reply yes or no or anything like that. Like in your prompt, have the parameters set. Like you must reply in full sentences. It must be so and so sentences long, or maybe you have a word count. It must be like 150 word count. Because as you can see right here, the rich content editor will count the words for them. So make it 150 words or 200 words, however long you want it to be. Because you want the students to be able to elaborate on their thoughts, right? You don't just want a plain Jane yes or no. You want them to be able to convey what they're thinking, right? Okay, so discussions, use it. I'll see y'all later.